yesterday, the other day, or later this Saturday. But since it's really needed that I have to transfer these um, peppers here, so this is the reason why we have this sudden live streaming. And so let's go. That's our bell pepper seedlings, and here we go. I would like to show you the pots where I'm going to plant the bell peppers. So we'll fix the camera first, and then like that. After this, I have to send my wife to the language center that she is currently teaching all weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so I'll be back with the papers in the future, friends. The cool season just arrived now, and it's really, really, really. So what I'm going to do, friends, we're going to move out this whole seed tray, and we'll bring this into our second garden enclosure. Hmm. See that? Here, so we're going to plant it here because this one is big. I wish all the luck and the fucking luck for you, boy. There were, or there was, I don't know, if one or many intruders who was or who were able to get inside here and scratch these two other pots. I need to fix some uh, corner here of this garden enclosure where these intruders or that intruder was able to sneak in. So I need to find it out. By the way, to friends, these are yellow bell pepper. As far as I can remember, This is the specific color of bill paper that is resistive against the diseases and viruses. The green and the red one, it's really hard to grow uh, that kind of bell pepper. But hopefully, I'm right. It was not just luck that I had last time. Then that would be uh, well. I might plant this one too. We don't have drama here. We'll plant it here because this is a big one. I was thinking to plant this in the bigger pots, but yeah, no problem. Plant it here. No drama involved. But I'm about to. So we can still use this uh, pots or the seed tray to plant, or we will be seeding another type of tomato. It's cherry tomato. Well, that's something nice. We'll plant it there in the long holes there. That currently where we place our few remaining purple plants. Yeah, I think so. I can place it there and just have to make some support by tying the trellis connected to the garden enclosure and another rope that will be tied to connected to the house. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I am pretty sure. Something else. First, I have to tie the enclosure to make it fit. Now it's going to be again. Ah, friends, my brain is really processing something while I'm working here. I have to. Still have other location where we can plant bell pepper, and that is really like 7 to 8 hours sun in a day. Oh man, what's going on? The problem is in style. Ito masakit na to. Hindi na to pwede. Okay, so next move, right? Konting exposure sa araw. Sa araw-araw. So we're done this row here. We still have other 4 bigger pots that we need to plant bell peppers. So we're going to move the camera like this. And yeah, it's a good sign. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. It's not a good slice. Hopefully, it's cool here. So I'm sure bell, yellow bell pepper here will thrive. I've heard that moringa leaves is neutralizer to whatever disease that exists. Near the plant. So I'll try this ingenious stupid crazy idea. Just have to add more soil here. In the coming weeks, so this time I will not fill the remaining space here. A little bit that way. And maybe here it's like trying to find some gossip. Yeah. Surprise. She's also on the other side of the fence. Now she's gone. She don't understand English. Not even a single word. That's pity of them though. Why? Because when they gossip us, we fully understand. They're talking about my wife and I would gossip and we use English or much more or local dialect. There's zero knowledge about it. They were quite friendly, and honestly, we were so good to them before. They even borrow our motorbike like several times a day. Just imagine that. And they only use it to buy liquor and wine outside. See? And that was during the time where this husband of a neighbor invited his friends to come over and then they drank all night and make a lot of fucking noise. And I did not mind it when I still didn't have work. But during the time that when I was back to work as a teacher, my wife and I were so tired from work. It's 20 kilometers away from here. We have to wake up early in the morning because we have to be there at the school at 7 or before 7. But this guy and the friends that they invited over and her husband keep drinking, shouting, and loud noise. And I was so tired. And you can see some of my videos. The space between us, the house that we're renting and the house there, is just a narrow alley. That's the thing that, like, what's going on? That divide us in between. So I kept telling the owner of the house to tell them to like not do some excessive visitation here with their friend and making a lot of noise because we're tired from work, but they don't listen. Till such time, that was Friday evening, I was so tired. And just imagine 5 years and a half that you were laid off and you're just back to work. A lot of adjustment have to be involved, and this friend of them, hey, so underagitated, slapped the gate while I was closing. Like, I speak Thai. He said, if You don't have any work during the day. Now you're disturbing people here that are so tired for the whole day of working. What kind of people are you? You're already old, but you're damn stupid. I've been asking some favor from the owner of this house, but you don't listen. Why, Martin? That friend of him that has no molar teeth. So angry. I got a real like he wants to punch me or like that. Better if he did, and he was here in my house because I'll punch him back dead. If I go to jail because of that punching, so be it. I'd be happy to bring his name as my gate pass to jail, as my fare to jail. Ever since that guy didn't come back. I don't know, maybe it's more than a year now. Maybe he was so shy. And the wife of this neighbor started to make friends with me again. And my wife. You know what my attitude with your friends? Once you did some damn stupid thing to me, no matter how close we are in the past, I don't give a dumb fuck. Fuck off. Yeah, makes me angry. People think they are invincible. They don't even have any damn good contribution to the society and to the neighborhood. And they feel themselves to be entitled of something. Crazy old fuckers. You know, if you're here and if you stay with us like maybe a year, or if there was a chance that you were able to stay with us since we arrived here, I think you will be just shaking your head. This couple here has done nothing except drinking and drinking liquor all day long, from dawn to dusk, not just dusk. Yeah. They can be drunk any time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening. So you don't have good conversation with them. If someone who is not drunk and yet cannot make any timely and logical conversations, then how much more with drunkard people? I'm really furious that way. So I called the owner of this house. Good that he came. Yeah, but maybe it's applicable to him. She came. It's like a she man, to be honest. The wife of the neighbor is here. You know what she's looking for. I managed to pull my Forex account $1 million one day. Took over this fence as high as the roof. No one will see what's inside and make a gossip with you. This, these people has no words, good words to use. They're fault finders. They're weirdos. Crazy. They will attempt to understand what you're talking. You don't understand what it is. It's crazy. Imagine your husband would borrow. No, it's the wife that would call me all the time, always. There was the time that I was sleeping at the couch. I was so tired in the bed. There was this consistent calling, series of calling. And then when I look at my phone, it was her. And I said, oh, what's going on? And she said, oh, I borrowed a motorbike. No, it's a flat tire. But if it's just, when I just recorded, it's crazy. It's outside, the other side of it. See that? Fix this. And I ended up borrowed a motorbike. But what happened first? That motorbike has a flat tire because you didn't use it every day. The first few months that we came in this resident. So I, I I have to put some air to the tire. I was so tired, pumping and pumping, and then give it to her. I thought that was an emergency. That's why I was sleeping. Yet still, um, it happened a few times. I still give a chance, only to find it out later that when she came back from the store, there was 3 or 4 bottles of liquor. So she insisted to borrow the motorbike at the expense of disturbing me in my sleeping, just disturbing me and just buying liquor, borrowing motorbike. And there were times that their pickup truck was in the garage, and it was the wife again calling and calling him to borrow a motorbike. I do agree. So it was her husband driving the motorbike. That husband left around 5 p.m. in the afternoon. When he's back, it's like 7. And he just left the motorbike outside the house without even saying thank you. See? And then went inside their house. I was so furious that time, but still, okay, no problem. It's my fault that I let you borrow it. Now I have to suffer the consequence. But over time, after the time that we had a clash between them, you know what this husband say to their neighbors? My wife and I were the young couple here, like their kids' age, but we don't have manners. Imagine that one. We are the one accused to have no manners. the question is, who was actually no manners? It is me and my wife, where they used to borrow a motorbike several times. We don't even know how to say thank you. Are we the one who don't have manners? Crazy, right? They're funny. Last night they went to a neighbor's lot because there's an ongoing construction of a little house, tiny house, maybe cabins. I don't know how you call it. And I think they stayed there for until late night. I'm pretty sure they're gossiping and telling the new people who don't have any information, the real information, like the good people, and we have this bunch or a couple of foreigner here that has no manners. And there was a time because we're new here 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we're new here, so I have to make friends with them. And they arrived. I think both of them were drunk, and their pickup truck slipped, not really in the proper position in the garage. So I have to help them lift up the truck by putting a lot of gravel and sand. Yeah. And when they started, and when they changed the pipeline for the deep well to get water from beneath the ground, so I even hand over some hollow blocks to uh, have a good foundation of the water pump engine. A lot of things happen there. Now, things are really crazy. I don't understand these guys. So with that, even the wife will try to find a way that she can talk to me. I did not listen, did not recognize. So, and thank you, YouTube friends. They turn on the music. They're really fucking stupid. Bye bye. Have a nice day.